Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Golden Flashes. Long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the ball first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Makes the grab on the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Gives it on the option. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Isaac. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. They're setting up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 6 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the golden flashes, trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the try is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On first down, read option to the right. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They want to get this defense on its heels. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The golden flashes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll run it from the gun. Running, and another broken tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well give it to him again. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him.
Turning it up. He smashes his way through again. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got him. Shakes off the defender. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pocket breaking down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. He's going to run it. Got the first down. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Give to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Running into the open space. There he goes. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. The throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The golden flashes headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the...
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the golden flashes are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll take it himself. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Isaac. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.